Hi, this is Cassandra at Cassie34C here. Just coming through, do another video. Yeah, I'm recording. I feel like recording again. This is like I'm not sure, more of a vlog. Also, my Food for the Soul series were actually messages that I was given by the Lord to do. So for those who were, asking like why she's not doing any more Food for the Soul, is because like I said, I'm not a preacher. I'm not a preacher or claim to be anything like that. It's just those videos that I did, they were actually something inside me that I had to let out. So that's why I made those. And I just keep those because, who knows, someone might need that message at the time or at a point, or don't know, anything. Because believe it or not, there's some people who don't know Jesus out here in this world. And I know, as strange as that is, how can they not know Jesus? He is like the air that gives me life, the breath. He's my breath. He's my life. So, you can't never really go around thinking like everybody knows everything, or, everyone comes from the same kind of background or culture or environments, because that's not true. But yeah, that's why I haven't had any Food for the Soul videos, for anybody who was asking. Those videos, literally, it was like, you better go do it now. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts, you do this. So, and like I told in that videos, I'm not a preacher. I'm just spreading stuff that helped me. That was something that was helping me, and I was instructed to just put it out. Maybe it helps someone else. So yeah. But my life anyway, I'm gonna serve the Lord regardless. So even in my everyday videos, I still have, the Lord's still there, because I put it in His hands first, and then He tells me or directs me and guides me what to do with the Holy Spirit. And this is a McDonald's cup, but it's full of water. I don't know, I just like these big styrofoam cups. I wash it, and this is like, what, 32 ounces? So I'm drinking 32 ounces of water. That's awesome. I drink about maybe 4 of those, so I'm trying to get some water in my diet. But yeah, today, this is my protective style. I just have my hair flat twisted, yeah. For those who know, and all my hair is just wrapped around into a ball. And I like my little ball, It's not like before. My ball was like this. So I'm actually proud of my little ball. But the reason I decided to do a video today, first off, I want to say thank you again to the ladies who commented and responded to my videos, especially that video, So Frustrating. That was just a video I decided I'm gonna start vlogging. I'm gonna start letting stuff out. I'm gonna stop keeping everything in, because I am very private with, I guess you would say, my heart, my insides. But anyway, I just want to say thank you to you ladies. And I know I mentioned a couple ladies last time, Canada Girl, Thick Chick Vlogs, but I also want to thank Pink's Fashion and Lifestyle. She sent me very encouraging words. Miss Uniquely Designed, thank you so much for thinking of me. Chocolate Sweet So 7, Cutie Pie, and then she has the numbers behind there. Thank you so much, sweetie. Sure, let's see, Oh, also, I want to thank, I have a new subscriber, Miss Divalicious Star. Um, I saw your video on your channel. Y'all go check her channel out. It's very, she's a natural hair sister too, but she has a video that I actually looked at, and I could relate to it. It touched my heart. The effects of childhood trauma. And yeah, I was a child who was traumatized. You know, when I was young, things happen. Y'all know I say bad things happen. Things happen. I was sexually assaulted, molested by family, friends. You know, people who should have been who should have been okay for my parents to trust me with as a child and stuff. And it was like when I was really, really young, to the point where my mind has a defense mechanism that, you know, even in my older age I'm at now, I still have a battle with. And I think a lot of my depression comes from stems of stuff that happened to me from when I was a child. But you know what? I don't give that no glory, because I'm glad here. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I'm a friend. I'm a sister. I'm a daughter. I am blessed. So all that stuff helped to make me who I am. But yeah, her video, it really resonated in me. I could relate to what she was saying. Y'all should check her out. I put a link in her video, because she said she put it out and she didn't really get any response, like no one liked it or really commented on it. So, you know, we have this thing with children. When I was young, okay, because let me say, because I never really was told as a child, a big person's not supposed to do this to you. You know, I never was told that. It was never relayed to me. And I'm not saying my parents didn't protect me, because they did. I have the most loving mother and father in the world. I couldn't live without, you know, I don't think I would want, no, I don't want any other mother and father than the one I got. Because my mom, I love my mom and my dad. But, you know, I don't think they even knew. And personally, I think from their era, it was just something that you didn't talk about. And even if it did happen, you tuck it in and don't bring it up no more. So, you know, I never really had the talk that, you know, big people aren't supposed to do certain things to children when I was a child. Best believe my children, I gave that talk to them. So they wrote, I've tried to make sure to raise them in a way to know, you know, don't let, no big person has no right to put their hands on any of your parts. And I used to call them your personal or your private parts or your special parts, you know, because they were real little. So I had to try to put it in verbiage that they can understand as a little kid. And I say, and if it's a touch and it makes you feel strange or makes you feel bad, you come tell your mama. You hear me? Because they don't have no right to do that to you. So, you know, my children, I grew up, and I think they think I'm a little, they used to think I was a little crazy, I think, because they would be going from school and just out of nowhere, I'll be like, listen, mommy ain't sending nobody to come pick you up. If something happened to your mommy, ain't no strangers gonna come pick you up to tell you you need to come get your mommy, because mommy will send Auntie Sheila, Auntie Laura, Uncle Andrew, Mima, or Big James. You know, I would get them, and I said, and if it is a stranger, they need to know this code word. I'll be like, what's the code word? And they'll tell me what the code word is. So if a stranger do show up and, you know, it's really serious, they should have a code word for them. But, you know, I think because I did go through that, it gave me an extra intuition to just, you know, try to protect and teach my kids different things, because they used to be going from school, I'd be like, wait a minute Now listen, mommy. And I'll be like, don't talk to strangers. I think my daughter was like 17 and she was like, really, mom, strangers? I'm gonna talk to strangers. If something happens to you, I'll get home myself. I don't need no strangers. But yeah, so, you know, back to subject. Divalicious Star, that, you know, it does change you and make you see things different. But yeah, I don't think I would be who I am now if I didn't go through that, because yeah, I still love people. I still have love. I still feel joy. Everybody has bad days. I can't sit and think my bad days are the worst because of everything what happened to me back then. I can't let that rule who I am now. And I did for a long time. I was a victim for a long time, but then, you know, I got saved, and I got saved as a grown woman on my own. You know, I wasn't saved because I went to my mom and daddy's church and sang in the children choir or sang in the choir. I went and the Lord found and touched me because I was just looking for him. I was like, I need you, Lord, to do something. This ain't right. My life ain't right. I need a difference. So, you know, by the grace of God, that's all I can say. I love you, Jesus. Thank you. By the grace of God, I am here today. I'm not a crackhead or prostitute, so thank you, Jesus, for that. And I pray for those who are lost in that world, because it is very damaging. Not could be. It is very damaging for your innocence and your youth to be attempted to be destroyed, or for those who are still lost, be destroyed. But you have to call on God and just trust and believe. Everything happens for a reason. You know, he won't let anything happen to you just for no reason. Romans 28, because when I was going through that bout of feeling bad, he was like, you read Romans 8 and 28, and it was helping me and giving me strength. That was before I even got the Proverbs 31 and Romans 8:28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. For those, and 29 says, for those God foreknew, he also predestined to be conformed to the likeness of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brothers. And I believe that. You know, the devil wants you to be like, well, this happened to you. Or, you know, not even the children stuff. That's one of the most detrimental assaults Satan try to put on you to try to break you. But, you know, like I've been divorced. My ex-husband, it didn't work out. It was very devastating because I was a Proverbs 31 wife, and I didn't even know I was a Proverbs 31 wife, you know. But it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't God's will. And when that broke, it just like, it was another trauma. And I'm like, really? Father, what did I do to deserve all this? You know, and the way Satan works, he try to break you. Because he only has the time you here on this earth. Lord, this sounds like a food for the soul. But yeah, you know, he only has this time while you're here on earth to get you to turn away from God so you can be with him in hell, basically, because he don't get to see the Lord no more. He's been cut off. He's finished, and he hates us because we still have access to him. So, you know, when I read that Romans 28 verse, it was like a pressure cooker, and that little button you press and it let the steam out. It was like it was being released, because I was giving it to God. You know, I was just sitting there trying to figure out what's going on and pray, God help me, what I need to do, and he sent me there, and I was like, yeah, you know, all this stuff, everything's gonna work out for my good. I love the Lord. He called me. I have a purpose here, so, you know, and like Pink said, my purpose is to live, and I believe that God put me here alive. Well, I was dead before I met him, but when I accepted him, I am alive. So I'm supposed to just live and pass on God's love to my fellow sister and brothers, you know, and stuff like that. So, but yeah, y'all need to just check out Divalicious Star. She has a good channel. She has also DIYs, how to's. She's a naturalista, so she do some natural. She do natural videos. Hey, baby, and it was an awesome channel. But yeah, I just wanted to spread that out, you know. Yeah, show her some love, you know. Hey, boo. Okay.
I had a box of ribs.
Ooh, ribs. That is gonna be good. But yeah, one other thing I also wanted to talk about today. On my Facebook page, I was scrolling through and you know, posting a couple of things, because I post things on my Facebook page, but not that, you know, I have my blog. Sometimes I feel like writing a little something, because I even think on my blog I put, I'm sorry y'all, I don't have nothing to share. That was before I had the big you know, breakdown. Not even, it wasn't a breakdown, but you know, before it just got too bad that I just had to turn it over. Stop trying to hold it in my hands. That's what I have to pray about. Stop trying to hold things and take care of things, and just let the Lord direct me. Let me sit there. Because there's this TD Jakes video that my cousin put up, and it's TD Jakes. He said, you sit down. You sit down, Jesus will stand up and take on them problems. And that's what I was doing. I was trying to stand up and take care of myself and do it. And then it just got to the point, it's like, what are you doing? You know you can't do this. Sit your ass somewhere. That's what. Sit your ass somewhere. That's what I like to my kids, because I don't cuss at them. Oh, not anymore. And if I do, I swear, you know, if I do, I just pray and like, Lord, forgive me, because I don't think anyone should cuss at children. I know it happens, but you know, they didn't ask to be here. They don't deserve all of that. But yeah, you know, it's like, sit down and let Jesus stand up and take over. So that's what I was doing. But I was looking at my, you know, Facebook page and stuff, you know, because I blog here and there. I even have a Tumblr, but I haven't even posted on there yet. I really need to try to post on there. You know, I try to keep myself out there so you know, people can see. But you know, I'm not really in here for the fame. It's more or less community sharing, and I like finding you know, things. I just like community, basically, and stuff like that. So yeah, I do need to post on my Tumblr, unless they might end up deleting it if I don't. So I need to do something. What do you do on Tumblr? I see it's like a blog / video blog / pictures. Like, it's like a Facebook, YouTube, blogspot type thing all together, right? I need to put something on there. But anyway, I was going on my Facebook page, because I did post something. I even actually put a video up there because someone was being very rude and very not nice to me, and it just made me think. I was like, I'm gonna share this, and I just put, you know, little encouraging words for those who have to deal with folks like that, because we know there's very you know, all over the world there's people who are just mean-spirited, and you know, some people just don't want to live right, and you have to just live in this world with them without you turning into them. So I put a little video on that you know, posted a little video, because I was going to put it on here, but it was like 48 seconds. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to put this on my Facebook page, because I ain't really posted anything in a while. So I was looking on there, and I actually saw one of my pages I like, Seriously Natural, what is it, Seriously Naturals, or SeriouslyNatural.com, forbearance.org. She had a page, and she had linked an article about this post that was put on CurlyNikki.com about it was a white lady, a Caucasian lady named Sarah. She was able to post her story on there because, you know, CurlyNikki, they let all naturals, they choose naturals to post articles on their site. So she posted an article on how it's freeing, or how she's happy that she's able, you know, accepted being natural. You know, she had issues ever since she was a kid. She had big curly hair, I guess, untamable curly hair, and she used to have a hard time as a child and was teased and stuff, and she finally at a point where it's okay, and she accepts it. You want to say hey, baby? No. But she finally accepts her natural hair. And there's a lot of backlash for CurlyNikki.com for letting her post her natural story on the website. And I think Seriously Natural, she was like, really? This is what we've come to? And, you know, I'm not judging anybody. Everybody feel their own thing, you know, how they feel about it. But for me, because I went to look at the little story they was talking about, but for me, it looks like she was a woman who was having issues with it. I know I had my hair permed for years and years. Not that anything's wrong with relaxed, ladies, because it is your prerogative to do whatever you want with your hair. God gave you the hair, not me. He gave me this hair. So, you know,